I'm super excited to be bringing two founders tonight. And first up is Jasmine from Vie Beauty. So when she joins, I'll be requesting for her to share, and we'll be seeing her try on their rose water. She'll be giving us all the sweet details on why people love her products and what keeps her inspired as a founder.
Okay, I'm Jasmine Lewis. I'm the founder of Vie Beauty, the other account that kept trying to get plugged up and it wouldn't. So it's Vie Beauty, and we specialize in luxury skincare as well as creating healthy skincare habits, especially within the Black community.
So, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are used to having their, Walgreens rose water. That's where I'm coming from. But what inspired you to create this luxury brand for something that we use every day?
So as far as the packaging, I wanted a rose shape and something that was going to be very pretty, because I mean, women love luxury type of, we like luxury, we love beautiful things. So one design aspect of it was for it to be something that you were proud to keep on the countertop. So if you're keeping it on the countertop, it'll be like on your vanity, and it'll serve as like an indicator to do your skincare routine. So it's kind of like one of those things where when you constantly see it, you'll start to use it. So with it being on your vanity, like you'll walk by and spray rose water and you'll be like, oh, let me just wash my face. And then after you wash your face, you'll turn around and, okay, I'm gonna put my moisturizer on. Okay, I'm gonna put, my sunscreen. I'm gonna start doing all of my extra skincare routines just to kind of take care of my skin. So that's kind of like the very first step to creating consistent, healthy habits. So just over time, you'll start to say, oh, like what type of serums are great for my skin type. I'm seeing facial oils. I'm seeing people putting masks on their face, and I'm seeing all these different things. And how can I get things that are going to be better for my health and better for my skin? So that's one thing. And then, most rose waters are in like a cylinder bottle, and it's nothing wrong with those rose waters, but I just wanted something that was going to kind of disrupt the industry a little bit, be luxury as well, and fall into that space where we do deserve luxury products, and it is something that we should have, because at the end of the day, skincare is an experience.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing this theme often, like with the bonnets, for instance. There's now luxury bonnets coming out, something that we use every day, but it's so flimsy. But I see you doing that with rose water.
So yeah.
Well, can you show us this packaging?
Oh, here's the bottle. So this is one of the bottles that I keep in the shop that I actually use. So it has like a rose shade. It's a glass bottle, and it's not like the really light glass. It's kind of like a really sturdy glass. So you don't ever have to worry about it being something very frail. Of course, like in shipment, we make sure it's like very safe in packaging. But in terms of like, if I was to drop it like from a shorter distance, it wouldn't break automatically. It's something that's pretty thick, and it's kind of like merging the nostalgia of like a perfume experience with skincare in a sense.
Okay. And I know that a lot of people might be curious about how to apply those waters. Maybe they don't even use that in their daily routine. How often and how much would you suggest?
So for me, like how I use it in my routine, I use it every day, maybe at least 4 times possibly. So I have like a smaller travel size one that is like basically a smaller version of that one. It's not really on the page that much, just because I continue to sell out of that one all the time. I can't keep it in stock. So I keep the smaller one in my purse, and I use it kind of to refresh my skin throughout the day, especially like with it being really hot. And now we're about to roll into the drier months, where keeping our skin hydrated is going to be very essential. So with this one, what I do within my skincare routine is I cleanse. I do rose water. If it's like my day to exfoliate or mask, and then I'll do the rose water after that, and then I'll do the serum, rose water, and then my moisturizer, rose water, and if it's at night, I'll put an inclusive on, or if it's during the day, I'll put my SPF. So it just really depends, but I use it between each step in the routine just to prep my skin for the next step. And what that does is it helps with transepidermal water loss on your skin, as well as creating a barrier on your skin for when you're applying the products. Because when your skin is hydrated, your products are way more effective, as opposed to like having hydrated skin. You know, it's kind of like when you put something on a sponge, you can't really get a thorough cleanse or anything with it because you're putting it on something dry. So this is going to keep your skin hydrated, as well as help your products be very effective. And hydrated skin is healthy skin on top of that. So it's
know that. And so you mentioned you have a travel bottle. So you have multiple sizes, or do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a larger size and then a smaller size too. So the smaller one, this is the smaller one. So if you can see, it's really little.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So these are the two.
I love it.
And then this is like the packaging that it comes in.
Yeah, definitely perfume
vibes, but just really luxury. I'm just more so in the luxury space.
And I know that for a lot of founders, sometimes it can be difficult to find packaging and find the ingredients for your products. For you, what was that journey like, and what is it like now?
So as far as the packaging, it was kind of difficult because, you know, you have to go through like a series of testing in regards to like what type of bottle and everything that I wanted. And also like our tops are tamper proof. So they're very similar to like the perfume type of top. They're not like the screw where you just kind of take it off. And that can kind of cause issues sometimes. But the thought process behind that is, one, now is COVID. It keeps the product from being contaminated from like the clients or the consumers sticking their hand inside of a product. Because I see that a lot. You know, contaminating the product by sticking your finger, introducing bacteria and everything. That doesn't need to be there. So in terms of the process, it wasn't difficult, but just wanting it to be perfect and, you know, things to be right the first time. That don't really ever happen. But I mean, ours was pretty good so far, and you know, we're just kind of working still through like growing pains. Also, you know, just feedback that we get from different people. And as far as the ingredients, our ingredients are pretty simple. So we source, you know, locally, not locally, but like in the States, so it's not that hard. We wasn't disrupted drastically with COVID, but like some of my rose petals, they come sometimes overseas. So it just really depends.
And so you've really shown us how resilient you are as a founder and your amazing product. What keeps you motivated and inspired?
Oh man, that's really, it's a lot. But my family is one of them for sure. The legacy that I want to build, of course. And then like just the day to day, just, you know, seeing like the growth slowly within like my personal stuff and also my brand. I know as founders, we are harder on ourselves and we don't really see the growth until, you know, we look back and like, oh damn, we came like really far away, and we accomplished a lot, and the things that we are enjoying now are things that we prayed for years ago. So right now I'm just more so taking things day by day and trying to appreciate just the journey. But it keeps me motivated, just wanting to be better, and you know, people reaching out just like with kind words and like, you know, I love your brand, I love everything that you build, you know, you inspire me. And you know, inspiring people is an honor in a sense, and it's something that I feel like some people take lightly, because when you're inspiring somebody, you're inspiring them to, you know, go after their goals. You're inspiring them to go after something that is going to create legacy for their family. So it's so many different levels to that question in terms of like what keeps me motivated, because it also changes day by day.